Hey everybody, this is Tudor with Willowpine Outdoors, and today we're heading down to the Indiana Fishing Expo at the Johnson County Fairgrounds down in Franklin, Indiana. There's some really good vendors down there we wanted to meet with today. A few rod and reel companies, a few lure companies, and just make some new friends in the industry. So we hope to see you guys there.
I'm here with Ray Rigby, the guy that runs the show here, the Indiana Fishing Expo. How'd you get started doing this show?
It was actually by accident. Some guys were complaining about the other show and there wasn't no tackle anymore or anything like that. And I said, well, I can do better. And they're like, let's see. So 13 years ago I started, and here we are 13 years later, and it's grown every year.
Gotcha. There's a lot of stuff here. I was really surprised on how much stuff there was here. It's a really good show.
Most people are usually surprised when they come for the first time at the quality and the amount of tackle that's in a 15,000 square foot building.
Yeah.
They can't believe that we get that much stuff in a building this small. But when you walk through here, it's all fishing. There's no Ginsu knives, there's no Billy Bob teeth, can't get your foundation fixed. But if you fish, this is the place.
That's exactly right. Now, are you from this area, Franklin area?
I'm from the south side of Indy. I'm about 20 minutes north of here.
Okay. And you said you've been doing this 13 years.
13 years.
Okay. And hopefully next year we got the same thing going?
Oh yeah, we'll be here every year.
Gotcha. And you got a hunting show in August, correct?
August 6th and 7th, same facility. Be hunting, firearms, it'll be all outdoor related.
Okay. Awesome. Well, where can people find you on Facebook or website?
Our fishing show is facebook.com/Indiana Fishing Expo. The hunting show is facebook.com/Indiana Hunting or Hoosier Hunting Show.
Okay.
And then we have websites for both of them, same web address, www.hoosierhuntingshow.com, www.indianafishingexpo.org.
Okay. Cool. Well, we'll definitely link both of those below this video. And thank you for having us out here and putting on the show all together. We're really happy to be here, and we're going to continue to shop.
We appreciate you being here.
All right, thanks, Ray. Hi, everybody. I'm here with Jason Yoakum from Boeing Lures. Where are you from, Jason?
From Plainfield, Indiana, about 30 miles from the show.
Okay. And how'd you get started building these lures?
Passion came as a young man. My grandpa took me fishing, did some bait fishing, and morphed into later on in life owning a bait company. Just really interested in the social media aspect of it, the marketing. Really enjoyed doing this.
Awesome. Well, you want to show us the lure and tell us what's unique about them?
We got a topwater lure here. We got 3 styles of baits. We got a walk the dog cigar style. We got a G2 popper, Generation 2 popper. We have a Generation 3 prop walker. But what makes the sound, the lure unique is the sound. You can kind of hear that. But as you're walking that through the water, it produces that sound, and then when you're dead sticking it, it's kind of like a human heartbeat. It actually is pulsing even though the lure's not moving.
Now, how can people get a hold of you if they want to buy this lure?
Try to make it as easy as possible. I'm a medium tech person, so go to Facebook and type in Boeing Lures, and BoeingLures.net is our website. You're more than welcome to message us there on Facebook, and it's been an excellent show. I really appreciate the opportunity to speak with you guys today.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, I'm Frank Adams. I own Lockjaw Jigs out of Elkhart, Indiana. I guess you want to know some things about our baits, or?
Yeah, just tell us about your jigs and kind of tell us what sets them apart from the other jigs out there.
Our jigs, here's a buzz bait, for example. The buzz bait comes, it's pre-bent. You know, we bend every one by hand. They run true. This sets your bait a little bit farther down in the water. Short strikes, you know, you hook up a lot better with those kind of deals.
Sure.
They all come with an obstacle keeper to hold the plastics, and we call them plastics. We tweak the blades, our rivets mounted, so you get more noise out of the bait right from us. You ain't got to hold it out your window and, you know, on the way to the fishing hole, make it noisy.
Sure.
Here's a good one to show you. Our jigs are hand tied, so the skirt will never move. If it does, we'll buy the bait back. No wire tie, no rubber band to rod off. I've got jigs in my box that are 5 years old, and I still fish them like I did whenever they were brand new.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, they're just a quality bait that we built a bait to make them last, you know, to save extra time and money. And I got 6 kids, so I got to do something to save myself some money.
There you go.
This is what I come up with.
Okay. What do you find most guys assume they're bass fishing with your stuff there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Are they going after largemouth and smallmouth both?
Largemouth and smallmouth both. I'm from northern Indiana. We got a really good equal, fishery. We got really good smallmouth, and we got our largemouth fisheries coming back.
Okay.
It's getting really good.
Okay.
So, yeah, we got a variety of fish we catch.
And they're probably hitting both the lake and the big lake and then the rivers up there also.
Yeah, we fish out of Benton Harbor. I'm throwing jigs up there, throwing the buzz baits, spinner baits. We catch them all.
Okay, cool. Do you have any new products that you're getting ready to come out with that you want to talk about?
Yeah, I do. Hold on, let me grab one of these. Here. This is our standard 3DI jig. This is a store-bought mold. Anybody can use it. We want to make this ours. So we're going to make this a swim jig. We're going to put a bigger hook in it.
Okay.
We're going to put an eye in it that's a bit more recessed, so it's more protected. Which will give the eyes more life. They'll last longer. And with the bigger hook, you'll be able to put your 3.5 and your 4.5 swim bait trailers on them without any problem.
Okay.
So we're going to try and master the lockjaw jig spinner bait, or swim jig, I'm sorry.
Okay.
They don't come with a 2-part epoxy over the eyes and the paint job as well. So that'll help increase with life.
Okay. All right.
Pretty excited about that. Should be within the next month that should hit the show.
Okay. And do you have a website for the folks out there?
Our website is www.lockjawjigs.com. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter. That's Lockjaw Jigs as well.
Okay.
We got over 12,000 followers on social media combined. We'd be happy to have those followers.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll make sure that we post some links so the folks can check out all your stuff, and we thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey folks, this is Tudor Willowpine Outdoors. I'm here with Charlie Hildreth, crappie master himself. Charlie, say hi to the folks.
Hello. Glad to meet you.
You too, sir. Crappie put a seminar on today about crappie fishing, and actually taught me a few things. Myself, I'm just getting into the whole spider rigging thing, and he seems to have it down to a science, and was actually teaching some people about shooting docks, which was new to me also. I fish a lot of docks in the summertime when the fish seem to want to hide in the shade, and he's got this thing down where he shoots these baits underneath the dock. Myself, I've always fished with a real small, short rod, ultralight action. He has an ultralight that he puts out, but it's a lot stiffer of a rod, which is enabling people to shoot underneath the docks with the bait. So, you want to tell us about your spider rigging? Tell us about your sharpshooter, dock shooter?
Okay. Spider rigging is basically just to try, I set my rods out to where I can cover as much water as possible in a short period of time. 2 baits. That means I can cover depths, colors, all combinations at the same time. And then when I figure that combination out, then I'll switch everything over to that for the depths. For instance, if I'm catching them all on the top hook, then I need to shallow up. If I'm catching them on the bottom hook, I need to go down. If I'm catching them on all red, then I need to change everything to red.
Right.
So it's pretty simple. It's a search bait. So that's what I do. I search with that. There is no limits to how deep or how shallow you can fish a spider rig. So don't be afraid to fish 2 foot of water or 25 foot of water with a spider rig. All you do is adjust your weight.
Now, am I correct in saying that you want to start your bait at the bottom and slowly work up until you find the target fish, because crappie will always feed up, not down?
That is the conception. Crappie always feed up, but trust me, they will go down to get a bait.
Okay.
So that's why I start at the bottom. 99% of my biggest fish I've caught all over the country have been within 3 foot of the bottom of the lake, regardless if it's 6 foot of water or 25 foot of water. They always seem to be close to the bottom. So they do like to feed up. They prefer to feed up, but they will go down and get a bait. The big fish are built kind of like us. You know, they're kind of short, a little on the heavy side. They're not going to chase a whole lot. They're lazy.
They want that bait right at their face.
They want that bait right at their face. They're going to grab it and they're not going to run with it. They'll let these little fish wound these minnows, then they fall down. They're opportunistic feeders. So don't be afraid. If you're catching small crappie, go a little deeper and see if you don't catch some bigger crappie.
Now, our crappie, they tend to like colder water, correct? So they're going to want to be deeper where the cooler water is?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of a conception too. You know, they like cooler water, but they can live in 90-degree water as long as the oxygen level is right. Now, what I do in the summertime, instead of fishing 25, 30 foot deep in the summertime on a main lake, I will go to a feeder creek or a river that comes in and fish for these fish a little shallower because they have the oxygen, they have everything that they need. It doesn't matter, the temperature is not the key, it's the matter where the bait fish are at. In the summertime, the bait fish move deeper. In the river, they stay shallow. So those fish are more accessible to me.
Appreciate the tips.
No problem.
Now on your shooting docks, how would you tell the folks at home to get into doing something like that?
I would go to, I would buy a cheap little fiberglass 5 foot or 4.5 foot rod. Get you a little spin cast reel on it. Don't go with the spinning reel. Like, I don't have it with me right now, but go with a little spin cast reel, a little trigger spin. You don't have to worry about line twist. They'll shoot it out there, not a problem. All you have to do is load that rod up. It's a timing thing, release the trigger, let go of the jig. Tip of the week, do not grab the hook to load that jig up, grab the jig head. That's why I use solid bodies when I'm fishing for docks. The best time to start dock fishing and shooting pontoons is when the water starts to get into 79 to 80 degree range. The hotter, the better.
Those fish are going to seek out shade.
They're going to seek out shade, and underneath these boat docks and pontoons, the water may be on the surface 5 degrees different than the rest of the lake. Well, where's the bait fish going to be? They're going to be there because they're coming, and it's shelter. You know, if they have the shelter and the bait fish are there, they can live anywhere they want to live.
That's a good tip. Now, guys, I was actually talking to Charlie earlier about getting into spider rigging myself, and he's got some outstanding poles here, anywhere from 10 to 14 foot long, and I've looked at some of the other ones that some of the other vendors have here today, and by far, he's got the best stuff on the market that I've seen. He really talked me into not buying one of his rods, which was quite surprising because most people would push their product. Getting into spider rigging, he's telling me, you're going to break rods, you're going to ruin equipment. So instead of buying a top-notch rod and going out my first time and breaking my rods, you know, buy something cheap, buy something, you know, that you can get at Walmart, and go out and try it, learn it, figure it out. And then once you figure out that you love spider rigging, then come see this guy and buy some good quality stuff. So.
Yeah, that's my biggest recommendation. You know what I mean? I will sell you an expensive rod, but I would rather have a customer be happy that, you know, learn how to do it. That's just the way I do it.
Well, I appreciate that because most guys wouldn't be stand up like that.
No, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Ryan Bond for I Spy Charters up on Lake Erie. Where are you at specifically?
We're just west of Port Clinton. It's called Oak Harbor, Ohio, Wild Wings Marina.
And how long have you been guiding?
This will be the 13th year I've guided on Erie. I fished there pretty much my whole life, but I've been guiding now for 13 years.
Gotcha. And how do people get a hold of you? And what's kind of the process to get on your boat?
I have a website. It's ispyfish.com, EYESPYfish.com. I'm also on Facebook. You can follow me there. All my fishing reports and stuff are on the Facebook site. Or you can give me a phone call. It's area code 419-706-4095.
Awesome. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. I, for one, can attest that I Spy will put fish in your freezer. Hi, everybody. I'm here with Todd Buchanan from Buck's Storemouth Taxidermy. Todd, where are you from?
I'm from Fairland, Indiana. It's a little town southwest of Indianapolis.
Gotcha. And you do all sorts of mounts, deer, fish, coyotes.
I do it all. We're all-purpose taxidermists. I do birds, fish, fiberglass replicas, all mammals, large and small. We also do freeze-dried pet taxidermy if people want it.
Okay, cool. Freeze-dried pet taxidermy here at the Indiana Fishing Expo. But Where can people get a hold of you? Where can they see your work?
I am at 9039 North Pumpkin Run Road, Fairland, Indiana. I have most of my work there. My shop's out of my house, so I'm there most every day. Just give me a call at 317-861-4783. Then I got a website at www.buckspromountains.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time.
Thank you.
Freeze-dried pet taxidermy.
Oh yeah.
Hi everybody, this is Mike with Angler Approved TV, and he's going to tell you a little bit about Angler Approved. Where are you from?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay, and what exactly do you guys do?
Well, what we do is sometimes we go out and just have like quick catch with me and my son, my other son. We talk about the different baits we use, different tackles that you should be using or shouldn't be using, rides and reels. I mean, you know, anything fishing equipment. We like to do a lot of promoting. Also, we do jigs, 1982 jigs. Right now we're doing the soft plastic collection, the 1/4 ounce. We're going to get to doing the 3 8 ounces and the 4 ounces and all that. We do shirts. We do it all.
That's awesome. Okay, so it's is it on YouTube or is there a website people can go to watch it?
You can hit me up at Blessed Before Birth. You can go on YouTube. 317 Fish Hunters. You can hit me up on Twitter, 317 Fish Hunters. When you get on Facebook, you probably gonna see me on there. So you just shoot me a message anytime. It doesn't matter.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you taking the time out of the day.
Thank you.
Thanks. Show the jig there.
Hey folks, this is Tudor with Willowpine Outdoors. I'm here with Brett, and he's with Accent Lures. He's going to tell us about the product.
Hey everybody, Brett with Accent Fishing Products. We've got 4 major product lines. We've got our High Rider B2 buzzbait, which is the original double-bladed buzzbait. We've got our Mark Dove River Special. We've got our Scooter Jig, which is the original wobblehead jig, and we're the only company out on the market with the skirted wobblehead jig. And then our newest product for 2016 is our Game Changer. And we've got Jacob Wheeler, FLW Pro, promoting that, and he'll be out doing some great videos and tips with that bait, so look for those as well. You can catch us, all of our products are online at www.fishaccent.com. So that's where you can get all of the products that you see here and that I've mentioned. All those are online as well, so check those out.
Now, Jacob Wheeler, he's an Indiana native.
He is.
So to have a big name like that on the company, that's got to be a pretty big step.
It has helped us tremendously, yeah. And I myself have been a huge fan, and not only a fan, but a friend of Jacob Wheeler's for about 10 years. So,
lucky guy.
yeah, we've grown a good relationship, and now that he's made it, you know, on the tour, we can kind of take this and we've turned it into something great, and I'm really excited about, you know, what the future holds.
Yeah, he grew up fishing Geist Reservoir, is that correct?
He fished about anywhere that anybody would take him.
Okay.
When he was coming up, and you know, he fished just about every tournament that he could afford to fish in, or somebody would take him on and, you know, put him in the back of the boat. He'd take him up on it and he'd go fishing. But yeah, I would say that his home lake would be Geist. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I followed Jacob Wheeler ever since his very first beginning in the Bassmasters.
Yeah.
Just because he's an Indiana native. I've actually got a couple guys that I grew up with they're fishing the Bass tournaments too. A guy by the name of Matt McCoy.
Yep, I know Matt.
Okay, well I grew up with Matt.
Okay.
So to see these guys that you know, that you grow up with just as friends, and that they're making it on the circuit, it's kind of an accomplishment that our state's being put on the map with the best of the best.
Absolutely. There's kind of a joke out there that I'm sure you're well aware of, that there's only 3 bass in Indiana, and if you catch those 3 bass, you're pretty good, and you can catch a bass pretty much anywhere else in the country.
Right,
so, yeah, we've got more fishermen in our state, but less water than a lot of people have.
That's true. I think Indiana is one of those hidden gems that not a lot of people know about.
Yeah, we've got some quality fisheries in Indiana.
Just gotta know how to fish them.
You gotta know how to fish them, and you gotta learn them and spend your time out on the water. That's the biggest key to becoming good at fishing, is to just get out there, spend time on the water, and experiment, and you will find that your success rates will go up with that, persistence and practice.
I agree.
Yep.
Brent, thank you for your time, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Gary Straber of Bulldog Rods. Where are you out of, Gary?
We're located here in Indy, on the north side of Indy.
Okay, and you guys build rods?
Yeah, we have a factory that builds all the rods for us. Started out with the muskie line years ago. We've been the industry leader in muskie rods for years. Got a lot of pressure to make a bass line, so we did that 3 years ago. It's been going awesome. Rods are great. So.
Okay, and I know I just bought a crappie/walleye rod from them, and I'm really excited to get out and use it. You want to tell us how they're built?
Sure. This is actually a new rod that's coming out this year. Should be available late spring. We're changing the handle a little bit. We're going to an Evo foam on the handle. It's a dual core graphite on the actual rod shaft. We're using not quite micro guides, but semi-micro guides. Bulldog rods historically have had a great tip to fish with, but a lot of backbone, so kind of the best of both worlds there. Very lightweight, super quality rod, especially for the money, but they're a quality rod no matter what price. Hoping our retail is going to run in about $120 across the line, so we're going to be kind of right there on the retail price. Very affordable, but very, very good rod.
Gotcha. And you guys also work with...
Absolutely. The same company that owns the Bulldog rods owns Castaic Bait, Reaction Strike, Backstabber. A couple things we've got new and exciting this year. We've got the 4.5 square bills, which are kind of sweeping the nation now. If you follow the magazines, Bass Times just had this front page a week ago. Okay. And then we've got a super awesome bait here that's a soft-sided square bill crankbait. We underestimated its demand. We brought to the show quite a few of them, but they went in the first hour and a half, so unfortunately we could only show this one. Belongs to a guy down the hall here that bought it, but let us borrow it to show people. So we've got Boyd Duckett has a line across the board here, top water, BD series shad. So we got you covered. Look us up online. You can go to Castaic, or you can go to Reaction Strike, or you can go to bulldogrods.com. Bulldogrods.com has a link to me. I run their field staff, so give me a holler.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. I'm here with Rick Ingram from USA Bassing. He's going to tell you a little bit about how to get a hold of him and about USA Bassing in general.
So we're a portable tournament trail for any age. We have the next generation, which is an adult youth. Give away a $10,000 scholarship in that. We have co-ed. It is a team trail. We have around 5,500 members nationwide. We cover 24 states. We have 52 divisions just in the state of Indiana. $50 a tournament, $10 big bass, optional. And you can find us at usabassing.com. Come see us.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Curtis with Moneymouth Baits. Where are you out of, Curtis?
We're out of Osceola, Indiana. It's right by South Bend, up by Notre Dame.
You want to show us some of your baits and let us know how you got started, that kind of thing?
Sure, yeah, great. Well, this is our line of baits here. Right now what we have at the show is we got 5-inch and 4-inch fish bones. It's basically, what a fish bone is basically a stick bait, comparable to like the Cinco and some of the other stuff on the market. Our new thing that came out 2 years ago, this is called the double take. And what our double take is basically a 2-arm, I guess you would say, Alabama rig. Now, it doesn't have to be rigged up like this, but this double take here, you can throw it with any kind of swim bait you want. It's 2-arm, and the nice thing about that is no matter what state you go to, you don't have to worry about it with the 2 hooks. So we're doing a lot of that with the double take today. We throw our tubes. We got rib tubes that we're selling that are pretty good. 4-inch rib tubes, and then we have our swim baits, and we have beavers. So that's what we're pushing at the show this weekend. So yeah, I got started. Our company's been up for 4 years now. I worked for a company. We had a little layoff, and I've been wanting to start a business for a long time. So I said, what better business than the fishing industry? Good guys, good people, and so we're just building. we're advancing and doing what we can do. So.
Well, thanks for taking the time.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coming to the show, guys. You can catch us online, moneymouthbaits.com. I'm Curtis Warner, and get a hold of us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Aaron from Storemouth Tackle. Where are you from, Aaron?
We're actually from Greentown, Indiana, about 10 miles east of Copeland.
Okay, and have you been down here all 13 years?
No, actually, this is my third year, I believe, third or fourth year.
Gotcha. And as you can see on the video here, we got reels, we got, I think, some baits somewhere on the other side. What all do you guys sell?
We sell a little bit of everything. We sell some tackle. I order tackle for different guys. I carry a little bit of tackle, but mainly at the shows we carry rods and reels. A lot easier to handle. So we pretty much carry about every line.
Okay. And do you have a store or a shop somewhere?
Well, we actually do a lot of shows, and we run a store out of our house at my garage, and it's kind of cuts down on the overhead and helps people save some money.
Gotcha. And how can people find you online or get a hold of you?
I don't have anything online, but they can reach me at Storemouth Tackle at, which obviously my number's over here. I got the business number. You want to take a picture of it? They can reach me there just about any time, and if they don't reach me on the phone, they can leave me a message and I can get back to them.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you taking time to talk to us.
Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Tony from Willowpine Outdoors. We're here with Tony with Red Dirt Lures, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the product.
Hey folks, Tony Goff, Red Dirt Baits. Our spinner baits, buzz baits are made with tunable titanium wire. They're virtually indestructible. You catch them, fish on them, straighten them back out. It doesn't make a weak spot in the wire. They last forever. You catch 100, 150 smallmouth on these baits, 200 largemouth on them, and you can't tear them up. They're the best baits going right now.
Myself, I just purchased some of their new tube jigs. It's a new color they got out. It's called bluegill. It's got the dark on top, light on the bottom. Tony seems to think that during the spawn these are going to be the ticket, so I'm taking the guy's word for it. We're going to show some pictures come spawn time. We'll send them to the company and let them know how good we did.